Welcome back to the Spreadsheet Edit channel. So today's topic will be continue on the master issue tracker. So we'll come to the part 2, and the part 1 I didn't add anything over here. So and then in the part 2 here I added one more very important things, which is turnaround time, or we call as a TAT. Okay, so in this TAT I scroll slightly. Okay, so and then in between I have free spanner at the C1. Okay, so for this one, because this is Google Spreadsheet, so I need to use C1 instead of D2. Okay, so the way Google Spreadsheet and the Excel, right, working on the free spanner is slightly different. Okay, so now we are trying to do all the how to say the data validations for the respective things. From here, right, I also set the time. Okay, I'm talking about the parameters, which is the one who can do the drop down list is segregated into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 based on the issue trackers we recorded there. Okay, so first one is issue type, and then second one is priority. So priority, I can tell you immediately, is like low, medium, high, and critical. So normally we classify this 4. Okay, this critical sometimes can put as urgent. Okay, and then reported is the user, and then processed by it subject to the person who processed the ID, I mean the fetch test. Okay, it can be anyone. Okay, and the status is, we can put as raised. We won't put like open all these things. And we can put in progress. Okay, and then we can put as completed or cancel. Okay, cancel or reject is subject to the things. And the first RCA, this one's right, clarifications, not relevant, we can put like this. Okay, or even we can put not applicable, NA. Okay, so from the issue type, we can put over here is clarification, and then daily, I'll say daily task or whatever. It depends on your things. Okay, if for the IT one, yes, there's a daily task like check up the printer, set up all these things, and even the, how say, the renewal of the contract. Okay, because now a lot of people buying the service, okay, from the printer companies. Okay, so the printer companies no longer selling the companies, but they're selling the service. So from there, right, they are renting on basis. Okay, so and then serving based on how many piece of paper. So once the piece of paper reach that quota, right, then they will come and do the service and maintenance. Okay, so from this way, instead of buying the whole machines, it will be much cheaper. Okay, because it's like the rental basis. Okay, and then reported by, we can just put simply one like you can put test user 1 and 2 and so on and so forth. This one can put as the user 1, and it can be anyone. So for the time being, I just put like this. Okay, so just ensure to have a data. The rest we still can fill up. Okay, the later stage. So we'll do these things. Okay, the good things over the Google Spreadsheet is I just want to select one cell, and then I think I also can do the here. Yes. Okay, so and then the data validations rules, we add rules, and this is applied to range, right? We're going to do like this. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, and then this one, right, drop down from a range. Okay, you select from drop down from range, and then select this one. Once this one appear, right, okay, first of all you drag to the side to the right so that you not block your visual. Okay, so and then you select this one. Okay, so the next one will be A, and of course this one we just put absolute reference. And doing the same for C, E, G, I. So the next one is the priorities, so it's under column C. Okay, so and then go back. So as you can see, it applied accordingly. Okay, so issue description is the free text, and then we for these ones the issue type, right, I slightly narrow a bit. Okay, so that I can have more visual, because this one I cannot adjust the screen. This is a bit stupid over here, but no choice. And then from here, so you see from this one is B2, so another one I add values, and I'm going to repeat the same. And of course this one I just do simple things. Priorities is column C. Okay, and of course, yes, it's column C. And of course we need to change this to arrow, and also go here, select the advanced options, display type. Okay, the next one is reporter by. So we're going to repeat the same for the rest. Okay, and so now it's reporter by. Okay, so the next one is G. I shouldn't be so fast copy the formula yet. Okay, so the things I'm going to do is I just copy like this. Okay, done. So go back. Always forgot one thing over here. It's not that. Okay, so slightly to the right. Just now it's column. Never mind, we just do it over again. So we're going to repeat the same. Okay, process. So we'll check this one. Okay, I know what's the issues. Basically this one I need to change. So and this one basically is processed by. That's why there's a okay. So this is the status. Okay, so we can change this one to column K. Okay, so from here, right, as you can see, this one, go to check is column K, so we can change from here. And then you see the miracles will be shifted here. Okay. So this process by is column F, and then we need to shift to column G. Okay, so from here, and you will do the same. Just need to ensure the apply to range to G for this one. So then you can change all these things. So this TAT will be having the formulas, and then we will use the networking's international day. Okay, so from there we can calculate the exclusions, and the next one I will show you is I'm going to copy back the previous project public holidays and then paste over here. So it's actually the same, and you can see the more you do, right, basically you got the base, and then you just need to repeat. So and keep on going all these things. So from here 1 2 3 4, so far is 5, there's only additional one, so we need to do again. So from here we just ensure is column L, and the criteria is always from the range. Okay, drop down from the range, and also what's the RCA. Before you do any date settings, right, okay, you need to ensure one things in your file settings here, right, basically. So you go to file and you set your locale. So from the setting here, okay, make sure this one is 11. You see by default is the United States. This is why I mentioned to every one of the people, or even my student, I tell them, okay, I told them need to ensure the locales, right, if you are not using the US, because US is the only country that the date starting with start with the month first. Normally follow ISO, you start with year, month, MN, and then DD. So from there we can see the things will be changed. Like for example, the year will only increase, however for the months and the date will be recycled over the months. Okay, so like for example, you for the next month, okay, and the next year you will be start with the January, and as of the year will be December, and then the subsequent year also will become as the January, and so on and so forth. For the date also, the first date always is the first, okay, and the end of the month is depend on the month. Sometimes it can be 28, and then 29 or 30 or 31st. Okay, so this is the thing. So from here I didn't choose United States, I'm going to choose United Kingdom. Okay, so this is the all the options we have over here. Okay, you can see all these things, right? So choose the most relevant to you. Okay, so for here, right, because Malaysia is the country being rolled over by the United Kingdom, so we inheritance the standard. That's why I use the United Kingdom's locale, which will be begin with the date, the day come, and then followed by the month, and the last is the year. So this is the format, either be a dash or a slash, it doesn't matter. And then this one's right, then choose Hong Kong, we can choose the nearest to our country is +8. Okay, so the nearest over here where it will be Singapore. Okay, previously there's a Malaysia, if I'm not mistaken, but some will be take out. I'm not sure why it just maintains Singapore. So and then save and reroute. So while waiting this one, we will reroute all the things, and then you set the that, and then you do the formulas, you will not miss out. Okay, so you will not be confused. Okay, so from here, while waiting this, right, so I go to the other project, which I have shown you all the summary. Okay, from the start how we develop step by step. Okay, this also take the 3 videos, and then this is the simplest, and then simplest project being short demonstrate, but in reality it's not that as simple as this. Also in the public holiday. Okay, so public holiday, you click on the public holiday sheet, waiting there, and then you see all these things, like these 5 column, basically the standard things. Okay, Control Shift arrow down. So I'm going to copy all the things over here, and then go to the still loading. Okay, so finish load. Okay, and then go to public holiday. Just a delay in the network, that's why it's load quite slow. Okay, so from here cannot do anything because the loading, you see is the loading bar still showing here. If you're not aware, that's why it takes times. That's why I say sometimes right, you're not sure what happens to the Google server. Sometimes it looks quite very slow. Okay, sometimes very fast. Okay. I try can paste or not. Okay, so done all the things. If you copy from Google Sheet to Google Spreadsheet, right, all the things will be inheritance. Okay, however, if you copy from the Excel to the Google Spreadsheet or vice versa, okay, so the formula will not be copied, just copy plain text, okay, which is the value be skipped. Okay, so from there you need to do some amendments. Okay, for this one, okay, I'm going to freeze the channel. So the next one I'm going to delete like this. I just select the entire row and then press delete. So we have done for the we have done for the public holiday settings. From here, basically there's one more things we can do. Excuse me. When your project getting more complicated, right, there's one more practice I didn't share over Google Spreadsheet project. So since we are starting use on the more on Google Spreadsheet, so I will share with you. I can select these columns, right, because it's not being used. Okay, if I want to use that, I will just add. Okay, and then I just Control Shift arrow key right. Okay, select all these things, and then I'm going to delete column. So we'll see how it goes. So from here, right, you'll be save a lot of space. So from here, right, column A, B, C, D, E, F, G is not there. Okay, and then this one, the columns, right, I think if I think 5,000 is quite a lot. So basically I can select from this 500. If that's necessary, I can add. Okay, so because over here there's add row here, so and then delete. By doing this, right, your system performance will be faster when you're opening the Google Spreadsheet. Okay, because it's not using many things. Okay, in the summary part, especially in the summary part previous project, I didn't show you this, because in the upcoming project I will show you all these things. Okay, so from here, right, so I can select like this. Normally I will just reserve several columns. Okay, because previously I added a column, that's why you can see there's additional column A, B, S, C, and D, because I added 4 more columns there, and then we all add together for me. So for here I not really need it. That's why I'm going to click delete column Q until D. So from here, see, I can do anything. So okay, for the listing report like this one, right, this normally address as a listing because it's got all the details information in a glance, but it doesn't show anything until you process the data in the summary manners. Okay, so from here, right, you see these ones, right, so now maybe we add more rows, but for the time being, right, we will not do anything, we just put 1000. Okay, so later on we will pump in all the necessary data and then to proceed with summary. Okay, and these ones, right, in during pumping the data, right, okay, so I will be showing how to do the turnaround time over here, and of course this turnaround time also subject to the management. Okay, some management they want to exclude the public holiday weekends, so that's why public holiday sheet is being created, and some it doesn't. Okay, so this one also different state, different country, different state also have different how to say, we say like this way, a different way of the weekends. Okay. I think that's all for this video for today. If you like the videos, please subscribe and you will let me have more modifications, and then I know this my video is really in need for most of the people. Okay, so and I will see you in the next video. That's all.